There's a question almost every prospective investor has, but rarely asks out loud. What actually happens after I wire the money? It's a fair question, and you deserve a clear answer before you ever commit $1 to the Investor First Fund. Let me walk you through the entire process, from the first conversation to your first distribution, so that you know exactly what it looks like to become a member of the Investor First Fund. It usually starts when you hear about us, maybe through a referral, maybe you saw one of our advertisements. The first step is a conversation with one of our account representatives. We call it a discovery call. In that call, the question we're really trying to answer is whether this is an appropriate investment for you. We start with accreditation. We can only work with accredited investors inside of our private funds. So we'll ask you some questions about your income and your assets to confirm your verification status. If that checks out, we want to learn more about you. Have you done any private investing before? Have you ever been in a private debt fund like ours? Do you own real estate or other alternative investments? We ask because we genuinely want to know you as an investor and as a person, your experience, your comfort with risk, and whether or not this is the right fit for you. If that first conversation goes well and you want to take the next step, then you and I will have a conversation. My job is to walk you further through the process and answer every question you have about how the fund is structured. That part is important to us. We will send you an invitation to join our investor portal, Juniper Square, so that you can securely view the private placement memorandum. The PPM lays out the specifics in detail so that you understand exactly what you're investing in, how the fund operates, and how it generates returns. I want you to feel comfortable and familiar with what we do before you go any further. If everything looks right and you want to move forward, we will send over the subscription agreement. It usually comes paired with the PPM and includes a questionnaire and a few forms to complete. Once your documents are processed, we will ask you to wire your investment to our subscription account. This is the account we use for everyone coming into the fund. Once those funds arrive, they will move into the fund's operating account, and you are issued your membership documents for the Investor First Fund. From that first conversation to being fully funded, you're typically looking at a 2 to 3 week process. We can move faster if you need to, and if you need more time to put your funds together, that's fine too. We will work on your timeline. In Juniper Square, our investor portal, you can see your account information, the investments that you've made, every distribution that you've received, and your tax documents, including your 1099 and K-1s. Anything you need as an investor lives there on the portal. Our Director of Investor Relations will personally walk you through the setup and answer any questions you may have. Throughout your time in the fund, you will have a dedicated investor representative that you can call or email and reach quickly. We have real people and fast answers. Now to the part that you've been waiting for. Once your capital is deployed into the fund, you begin receiving monthly distributions around the 20th of each month. The distribution arrives by ACH, whether your investment sits in a bank account, an IRA, or an account with a custodian. So let's hammer this part home. On a $250,000 investment at the 8.5% annual target, that's roughly $1,770 per month. That's about 0.7% coming in every month, showing up just like clockwork for as long as you're an investor in the fund. And if at any point you need to make a redemption, just contact your investor representative. He'll send you over the paperwork to fill out, and then you'll be looking at about 90 days until the redemption is processed. It may feel like we ask a lot of questions along the way, but that's because we genuinely want to know you well so that we can help you decide whether this is the right investment for you. Because in the end, this is about peace of mind as much as it is about returns. Yes, we want to deliver a solid, steady return to you. But the real experience we want our investors to have is confidence and comfort in the process. If you have any questions about our funds or Stallion Capital, we're ready to answer them. You can find us and more answers at stallioncap.com. Take care.